And how you guys doing? This is very important too. You know, my teeth are naturally big, and these other people calling themselves Mark Ray, what size are their teeth? And are any of those other people calling themselves Mark Ray, are any of them Hollywood A-list celebrities? Was their parents Hollywood A-list celebrities? Was their grandparents Hollywood A-list celebrities? Was their family in the ballet and opera industry or music industry back in the 1800s or even before? Who were these other people? What race are they? What religion are they? They're snaggletoothing me here right now. They're hitting me right there. And it's probably one of those other people trying to call themselves Mark Ray. No, I'm the son of my mother and father. My mother and father, Doris Duke and Walt Disney Sr. These government people uh, kidnapped me from my mother. And my mother sent the truancy office over to the house where they were holding me hostage. And then these people in the truancy office said, who's that kid? Who's this person you're holding, when I was little? And why isn't he in a school or something? And then they made this Greenfield document as they still held me hostage, at other times. I got rescued and kidnapped several times. And they kept calling me Mark Ray every time they held me hostage. What supermodels or actresses or celebrity friends does this other person calling themselves Mark Ray, what other person or what people are friends with that person in Hollywood? What cinematographers or directors, writers and producers or modeling agencies or people at the Screen Actors Union, how many of those people know these other people going by the name Mark Ray? What about musical artists like Van Halen or Pearl Jam or Kiss or any of these other musical groups? How many of them know these other people named Mark Ray? Or TV shows? How many other TV producers or other actors that have been in TV shows and movies when I was growing up? How many of them know these other people going by the name Mark Ray? See, when these people kidnapped me, they forced me to use the name Mark Ray. But, my mother even had a court case about that. But then my mother copyrighted the name because she was trying to send me money under that name. So my mother copyrighted the name before all these other people popped up claiming they were Mark Ray. I don't know if my mother paid like $300,000 or something to copyright the name Mark Ray or something back in the 80s when these people had kidnapped me or whenever. But the Treasury tried to communicate something earlier. So, in reference to these other people, we'll find out what race and religion they are. I've asked for information in reference to, my birth name is also the same as my parents, too. Because I'm a hermaphrodite. My parents was hermaphrodites. Pretty understandable in certain histories of reality of me being the last living relative of my parents and only child of my biological parents. But, in reference to, I had nicknames and stuff like that too, but, family acknowledgments. But, I played characters in TV shows and movies. I played a girl in movies. I played a boy in movies when I was little too. So, in reference to these people that are calling themselves Mark Ray, none of them are Hollywood A-list celebrities, are they? Has any of them ever been to Walt Disney World or to any of Doris Duke properties or Viacom set a low? That's what somebody's saying. Walt Disney World set a low, and Universal set a low, and Sony set a low, I guess, and Warner Brothers set a low, I guess. So in reference to and I'm the nephew or like the godson of Jack Warner. So, in reference to these other people, what level of history do they have with Warner Brothers Studios? Was one of these people holding me hostage a disgruntled employee of Warner Brothers or something? Does the deeds department know who these people are calling themselves Mark Ray? That fucking satellite man is still damaging my teeth. My teeth are bigger than these people. What their teeth are, And these people are damaging my teeth? You're trying to mess up something that's bigger than yours, government man. That's size does have its acknowledgments, and you might have smaller teeth, and you don't have a right damaging my teeth because mine are bigger than yours. So you have to get charged for damaging my teeth at any time and every time you ever did it. And find out if any of these other people going by the name Mark Ray, if any of them ever raped me or physically assaulted me or ever showed up on any job where I worked at. Find out if any of them are the CIA or FBI and order them into court, whoever they are. Now, they have it on record when these people kidnapped me. So, what's the history? What schools did these people go to? What cities in the States are these people calling themselves Mark Ray from? Did CNN or anybody or Court TV investigate these people yet? Did they? Maybe that's something they should do. Maybe they can do that or something.